Hello, this is Victor, HistoriaMercedes.com, and this is a quick video for Eric in California. Okay, Eric, so this is gonna be a quick one. It's cold out, but I was very desperate to see if this repair will fix an issue that I was uneasy about. So here is that vacuum hose that I showed you in previous video. So it's supposed to be something like this. Not like that. Hey buddy. Okay, he wants some food, some street cat. He lives by in that little box we made for him with a little warm, like a heating pad on the bottom for the winter. He doesn't want to go in. So anyway, when I was removing the hose, it just completely snapped off without any effort. So this is definitely where the air was coming in. And most importantly, the readings, because I was not easy about that. So this is the first LH1. This is our primary. As we can see, oxygen sensor reads up and down. That's very good. Erick AC compressor is kicking in. Actually, I should shut it off. That's going to be a more proper readout, because we need to have AC off. Oh yeah, I forgot, there is a little illumination that doesn't work. I have a little bulb for that too. I have to remove that climate control. It's very annoying at night when you don't see a temperature. Okay, so we are pretty much warmed up. So this is where this is 38 degrees out. This is terrible weather. I mean, I don't know what's with this weather. It's March already. Okay, my AC compressor is off. So this is our primary bank, which was okay. And the reason why it was okay is if you look at the valve here, you will note that it's a combination. What that means is this is the primary bank vacuum supply, and this is the secondary bank vacuum supply. That was broken. This is where we had the vacuum leak. This one was still holding on. These are one-way valves, so if it's not pulling vacuum from this port, this valve is closed, so you only have brake booster working off primary bank. Okay, so here we see readings lean. I mean, this is, you want to see like around 300 to 800. This is where it's supposed to range. Less the range, the better, but this is very healthy. I still have to run adaptations on these computers, so don't worry about this. This is usually, you want to see hovering around 50. That's ideal, but again, when cars age and adaptations right now are off. So this is the primary, and the secondary one is where we had a big issue with. As if you remember, it was always leaning, and this was trying to enrich in the mixture, and we have the secondary reading just the way it's supposed to read, and this is a result. I was very unhappy about it. Also, mass airflow sensor, when the engine was hot, we were getting a little low readout around 11s, and the primary bank would be somewhere around 13. So we had like a little less read, because a little less reading coming in because of the air leak. See, right now it's a little opposite, which is okay. I mean, it's not a big deal, because again, adaptations have to be done. Because if you look, you see adaptations are 0. This is factory. This is when you clear them, and the car has to be driven with computer connected to get adaptations. See, this one adapted a little bit already by itself, but again, I want to clear them and get them done right. But this is the main result. This is what I wanted to see. I don't want this engine to run with vacuum leak. It's never good. Mixture is off, and yeah, so this is basically where I wanted it to be. See, it ran adaptations, it adapted itself a little bit, and it was, see, the LH1. Let's take a look one more time. Let's see. Here you see this one adapted a little bit to 0.6 kilogram per hour, and for that we have in our fuel ratio hovering around 50, which is great. A second primary bank had no adaptations done, and my hand is gonna freeze off right now. Here, this one it's at 0, so once it's gonna have adaptations done, it will also run somewhere 50. Okay, so this is the result. The engine right now runs just like a sewing machine. Perfect. Even with like low engine mounts, you barely feel this engine sitting inside the car. There's absolutely no twitching, extremely balanced. It's like, I love it. Now I'm happy. Here, I'll put my phone on it. I'm not gonna hold it. Just so you see, here are my hands. You can see the cell phone is just sitting on the engine block. Here, if you can see, it's not falling. It's really, really nice. Beautiful. Here are my hands. I can warm them up on the engine. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so I'm pretty positive that there are no more vacuum leaks here, except for that pipe that sits deep down in, like under the intake manifold. You know, I have to still put these together, but it's not. You see, as you can see, everything is loose right now because I was checking for vacuum leaks, and this one is also loose. So I'm gonna tighten all of this up later on. But again, my primary here was to see if this pipe, it's a simple replacement really. It sits on top. You just have to be careful with vacuum hoses not to break them because you have to lift them. But other than that, here's your new pipe. It goes to the brake booster. I just got it yesterday, so I really wanted to put it in. In terms of the fence shroud, remember it was cracked. So basically here, I put a metal plate underneath and put these bolts in and washers underneath just to hold it together because I was replacing that pulley. See, the engine runs much quieter now. There is no nasty growl from that pulley. Yeah, the engine harness, as you know it, the upper harness, you know, this is like flaking off. But again, if you don't touch it, it will last for a little bit. Just buy one before they all get obsolete, because they are becoming obsolete, these V12 harnesses. As a matter of fact, see, you're not supposed to really, I don't really want to even touch it just because it's warm now, so I can. But let me just see, where's that part number on it. Let me see if I can give you the part number so you have it for your record. I forgot what it is. Oh, what am I saying? Here it is. Now here is the part number for the harness. This is the one that you're looking for. Okay, this is the harness. It starts from here, it goes down here, it goes down in there, kind of. You don't see it, but it goes, you see, it goes down in there, and then it exits from the fake firewall right here. This is some sort of like a ripple accordion kind of thing, just so it's flexible. And here it is. It just goes here to injectors, and to the front. It's a relatively simple job. You just have to. The only thing is you have to separate the upper portion of the fake firewall, engine firewall, not the car firewall, like an engine firewall, I would rather say. Once you separate that, then it's like a clamshell. It opens up, and then you can reach the harness. It's not a super terrible job. So this is basically where we stand at this point. Yes, this is great. I mean, I'm really happy about this. But again, the weather is so terrible that I can't even do much work outside. I still have to work with that right there. Transmission is coming, and it's coming on Tuesday or Wednesday, but I don't know if the weather will allow me to. I need to get it going. But this is the result. This is what I'm really happy about. Okay, so this is all for now. I'll cut it quits. Gotta go inside, drink my tea. Alright, so this is all. This is Victor at RestoreMercedes.com. Thank you for watching.